Well, hello there, and welcome back to another Earth2 Sunday update. We wanted to take time to addendum the weekend update with a few things we learned after publishing earlier. As this is some breaking news, we wanted to get it out to the public as fast as possible. So let's do a quick review of what we learned. This is Earth2 in the Know, and let's get into it. Again. Before we do that though, we do want to let you know that somewhere in tonight's video, there is info on how you can join this video's contest. We also again want to thank all of our return viewers and welcome anyone who may actually be new to the channel. What exactly did Shane say on Discord to address the community about the recent changes? Let's go ahead and go over it now. Always and forever, the pleasant gentleman, Shane starts out with, Dear Earth2 community, Earth2 has spent over 600,000 USD in processing fiat withdrawals to date, including costs for KYC, accountants, processing fees, and so forth. This demonstrates just how important the withdrawal system is to Earth2 and how important the service provided to our players is to us. Therefore, working on solutions when interruption arises to such a service is of great importance. While interruptions are often unavoidable and nobody likes them, the most important part is us as a business to be as resourceful as possible and find a solution to those interruptions. As I stated weeks ago, no matter what, we would look at the work on all contingency plans, even if temporary, within the framework we have available to us and focus on which is the fastest plausible option to get things back on track. I am pleased to inform everyone that we have at least one solution so far which will enable us to start processing withdrawals for our players again. We expect the system to be live in approximately 10 to 12 days from now. Shane continues to say that more specific details will be shared with our community prior to the solution going live. So please be sure to wait for those details to be released. I just wanted to let everyone know it's coming, especially those who have been patiently waiting. Once the system is live, we will be updating players who have had withdrawals pending, attending to their requests based on the order they were received. Emails will be sent out as each group is processed, and we appreciate your patience in advance as the team works through the list. Shane goes on to say that for those who are curious, unofficially we have received an indication from someone close to the source that access to a third-party system we were using was jeopardized as a result of the lead-up and then official launch of the token. As I've mentioned in the past, there was always the risk of new complications once the token was officially launched. There are so many compliance requirements for different banks and service providers, it's difficult to know where an issue might arrive when dealing with fiat. But the token is something our community wanted and something we were committed to release. We are 100% committed to this path, both now and into the future. I look forward to continuing building Earth2 with all of the necessary frameworks that enable players to play, acquire, craft, build, earn, and trade on our platform with the least amount of friction possible. Shane finished the statement with a simple thank you. So that is absolutely some fantastic news that comes directly from the source. Some other questions asked by a few players were answered as well. When asked by the user Drew when we could expect to get skins again, Shane replied, Hey Drew, hope you're well. We have a bit of a backlog with skins waiting to be released. There are some really cool ones incoming though. Excited, right? I mean, let's all be real honest. We're all ready for another round of skins, right? Another user who goes by the name Lad asked, Hello Shane, I hope you are fine. Will we see any more leaderboard sections about raids, skins, or land upgrades? Have a nice day. Shane had an answer for this user and said, Hi Lad, I'm okay thanks, hope you are too. We will definitely see more leaderboards, we just have higher priorities at the moment. We thought about rating leaderboards, but that would make the winners targets, potentially. So we scrapped that idea for now. We will definitely have more leaderboards though. Hope you have a great day as well. Let's be honest, as much time as we spend in the studio, the only leaderboard we could have a chance for would be the overworked media leaderboard, but honestly, we love it though. Our friend and fellow content creator Robin Arg asked, I was watching the Earth2 community tribute video. Are you able to comment on whether or not trees are considered objects? It appeared in some cases bullets in vehicles were going through them as if there were no collision. Is this accurate? Shane quickly had an answer for this as well. Hey Robin, like in most games, a lot of the smaller bushes and possibly some smaller trees have less or no collision. However, the larger trees do have collision. There may have been no collision through the branches, which is possible, but it is certainly an area we will build on, just focusing on some other mechanics for E2v1 at present. So there's an interesting little tidbit on that aspect of gameplay. Robin did reveal he is working on a video covering just this subject, so make sure you look for that when it's released. Another fellow creator, Pacey, asked a question we were all hoping for an answer for. Hey Shane, very off topic, so sorry. One thing I've always been curious about, but never been able to find anything on. What's your background? How did you get to the point of working on XYZ and E2? I know about you almost going pro gamer, but that's pretty much it. Who are you and what had you been doing for your working life in the lead up to launching your own projects? Shane answered with a very precise response of, Hey Pacey, I think I've shared quite a number of details over the years. It's 11 p.m. on a Sunday night and that's probably a pretty long one to type out. Another user suggested we would get some responses directly from Pacey's upcoming one-on-one interview with Shane, which we absolutely cannot wait for that watch. User The Witcher didn't have so much as a question as a comment with, Oh wow, hello Shane. He says, hope the team is very excited developing a minigame for players to hunt dinosaurs. Hashtag Dino Hunt. Shane responded with, Hi there Witcher, we are very excitedly developing a minigame, yes. The design mechanics certainly would allow for dinosaurs, but it's not a dino hunting game. Though, I'm sure we might do something like that in the future. Just want to get this first minigame out and operational first. User Holster Jack asked a very upfront question with, Hey Shane, preventing a question that will be made soon. How come the third-party system did not give a heads up for the interruption of the service while the Essence token was talked about for months? It's a pretty solid question. I mean, it's worth answering, right? Shane's response was, Hi Holster Jack, sometimes this is just how things work. They requested their periodic compliance questions from us. We provided answers as we always do. Everything seemed fine, and then, no warning. It's really not ideal, no. But we can't control what they do, unfortunately. We're still trying to work out a few things with them. Holster Jack also followed up Pacey's question with, Will they be mapped or created procedurally while playing? For example, will I get to the same exact tree in the same exact location if I leave an object nearby it? With a little follow through for the question, he says, This is because I've seen trees appear and disappear in the flyby videos. Shane answered this question with, At the moment, the trees maintain the exact same position, but as with any early access / game world, these locations may change if we update or reset the data, especially the biome data. But at the moment, the same tree appears in the same location, so it's not procedural in the sense that you're referring to procedural in. User Jadam asked, Is the sky just a skybox, or will the clouds be atmospheric as you travel through them currently? Shane had a great response with the answer, Good question, and I'm actually not sure. I know we have some kind of cloud system and you can see the shadows of the clouds across the land, which is pretty cool, but not sure on the clouds being atmospheric as you put it. So great question. Solid answer. The user Supercode asked, Shane, also, is there going to be an update on the roadmap for the white paper? Shane gave an answer that got a lot of us in the Discord excited with, I think we'll be more focused on delivering things for the end part of this year. I really want people running around inside E2v1, so we're largely focused on that. We really want that too. Yes, please. Our lands are lonely and the seeds need to be planted. When trying to get a little bit more information about the solution for fiat withdrawals, user Martian asked, "Hi, does the solution involve physical cards?" To which Shane replied, "Hi Martian, no, it doesn't involve physical cards." So that's another clue for those detectives out there to consider over the next 12 days, while we wait for all to be revealed. Another gameplay question was brought up by the user Jay. Shane, how is E2v1 development going? Can you speak on portals if possible? The reply to this question, again a winner to those of us who are ready for some 3D world action. He says E2v1 is good, we are heavily focused on the minigame and networking. Portals will come, but the idea is to launch something simple first and to build on that. The user Toba asked, "Hi Shane or anyone else, has there been any word on improvements, overhauls to the current web experience? Will it be gone with the release of E2v1? Shane's response to this was, "Hi Toba, I'm not sure which experience you're referring to specifically, but if it's the performance issues we've been having, the team has fixed a lot of those last weekend and I think things have been somewhat improved since. If you mean overhauling the whole website, no, that is not really on the agenda right now as we're more focused on E2v1. We'll probably build elements into E2v1 over time." So there were a few other questions asked, but again, we don't want to make this video 45 minutes long. So we at the channel here at E2I2K actually have some good news for the community. And the good news for the community is, because we were sick and unable to make content, we do have some extra codes to give away, so we're going to run a contest on this video as well. The winner of this contest will be announced on Friday the 26th. They will walk away with a limited edition 1 of 500 Dragonsclaw Ember Cosmic Skins. We were going to wait until we hit the milestone of a few more subscribers to push us past the 200 mark. But we will do it instead to celebrate hearing about a coming solution to the fiat withdrawal problem. It's another beautiful day in Earth2 history and we are super glad to share it with all of you. So thanks once again for coming to check out the video. So unfortunately it is time for us to wrap up this breaking news video and say goodbye for now, but as you know, never for very long. As always, we cannot wait to see you in the Earth2 Metaverse. Till next time.